Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing really well. We're going to do today a generic reading for those of you who are missing somebody, any relationship that has separated for whatever reason. We're going to get some messages from that person. We're going to see how they're feeling, what are the emotions behind what's going on, and to see what's going to happen moving forward. So I'm going to start with the messages, which is a different way around. I don't normally do it this way, but we're going to, for some reason, do it this way. Spirit told me to use these, so let's get started. Okay. We have, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. We'll find out what that's about in a moment, so stay with this. This is a soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. We have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Let's just get one more. This is a soul tie. I always feel connected to you. And on the bottom of the deck, there's hope. I haven't given up on us yet. So, I'm feeling a fear energy around this person. Oops, I've just knocked all the cards. I'm feeling a real sort of sense of, we have confusion, so it's no wonder really. But it does feel fearful. When I put this card out, that was the direct emotion that I felt. And this is why I said stay with me. Don't be put off by the words we see here. We have a timing issue here. They feel that it's too late to take action, which suggests to me that they're thinking about it. They're wondering, should I actually make contact? Shouldn't I make contact? What will be the response from my person if I do make contact? It's not a straightforward feeling in this card. There's very complex emotions going on and a lot of confusion. As I say, I'm not surprised we see the confusion card here. But they're wondering if they've left it too long. So, this may be for some of you who've been separated for quite a while from somebody, but this person is significant in your life, and you're obviously significant in theirs because they're thinking about you a lot. They do believe that this is a soul contract, so they do feel that connection. They feel that you were in their lives to teach them lessons, which they could have been. You could have been. But they're saying the lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. So they're feeling that you brought something really valuable to their lives, and this is why they keep revisiting and wondering whether or not they ought to make contact again. They're not sure about it. Like we said, we have confusion, but they're feeling unclear about where they stand. And, it may be for some of you who are watching, you may say, but hang on a minute, I made it very clear where they stand. That can't be true. But in actual fact, they may be unclear about where they stand because they're not sure whether it's too late or not, So they're still in this wondering sort of, should I, shouldn't I energy. I feel very connected to my person, so should I make contact? But I'm not sure how my person's going to react, They definitely feel this connection because, look, they always feel connected to you. They do believe it's a soul tie. They may not understand soul ties, some of them. So some of them may not be into spiritual things, but they may not understand it fully, but they just feel it. So like I said, this is about a timing issue, this first card, because there's still hope here. They haven't given up on you because they recognise how connected the two of you are, but they just don't know what to do about it. Let's see what feelings are underneath this these cards. Let's see what feelings are here. Can we have more information about these cards, please, Spirit? Can you give me it again? Sorry, I missed it. Thank you. Again, we have hope. So they're saying, don't give up hope. Spirit is saying to you, don't give up hope, because this person is still having thoughts about you and thoughts, you know, like I said, push me, pull you energy. They're showing they're showing me a picture of somebody's head, and it's going this way, that way, this way, that way. You know, they're a bit all over the place, to be honest, because they're not really clear. But I think the reason they're not really clear is that they have all this confusion, and they're saying, well, you know, I don't know whether this person will want me back, actually, and I don't know whether I should make contact. And they're putting lots of doubts in their own way. We have earth energy. So yes, the lessons that they learned from you, you know, have kept their feet on the ground, kept them very grounded. So maybe, you know, there was some strong words that were spoken between you, and the reality of that has actually allowed them to ground themselves and look at it in its reality, is the word. We have the family card. So this may be someone that you have children with. It may be something to do with your family. This person doesn't know where they stand, or they're saying that they don't know where they stand, because maybe they feel that if you had a messy split, that your family won't accept them back into the family fold because your family are protecting you from any further upset. You know, so then there's a big emphasis on family here, whatever that means in your situation. And while I say that, please only take from this reading what resonates with you. You know, don't try and make it fit, because it just won't be for your highest good. When he thinks about you, or she thinks about you, this person is very relaxed. You know, they feel... they've just said the word protected, and they're drawing me towards this owl. You know, I always talk about wisdom when I see an owl in the cards. But there's something here about them feeling, again, this grounded energy. They feel calm, grounded, relaxed. This connection with you is very strong for them. But what are these issues? Why do they not feel brave, is the word, in stepping forward if they want to contact you? I think they're convincing themselves, because of their fears, they're convincing themselves it's easier to not be around you at the moment, simply because they're fearful for some reason. Yeah, they're living in a bit of a fantasy. We have the fairy tale card. So they have hope, but they're not actually putting it into action at the moment. They're hoping that somehow it'll come by magic. So this person may be waiting for you to contact them, to give them the green light that everything's okay, because they're living in a bit of a fairy tale in their mind, and they're hoping that they can just manifest you back in without having to deal with any of the tricky stuff. I'm going to pull some more messages. I was going to go straight into tarot, but that just made me feel like I needed to get some messages. So let's see. Oh, wow, that one came out straight away. Yeah, look at this. I bury myself in work to forget you. So they're trying to avoid the issue. They're burying their head in the sand at the moment and hoping that by some miracle you will put it all right for them. I left when I saw you with someone. This person may well have been still, or may still be around you in your social circles, but you may just not be in a relationship at the moment. Because I don't get the feeling that this relationship split because of something you did. I get the feeling that this person walked away. And this is why they're worried about your family reaction. But I do feel that they've seen you recently. And that's interesting because I've not picked up that energy before with this card, but I feel it very, very strongly. So if you've been somewhere recently where your ex has connections, or likes, you know, maybe you've been out at night and they've just been in the same vicinity, I believe they saw you talking to somebody and they found that very difficult, and that's why they left. It could have been a family member you were talking to, but because they don't know where they stand and they're cautious about maybe being judged, or I don't know, we'll look at feelings again in a moment, but it kind of feels like they just weren't brave enough to come up and talk to you because of the person you were talking to. So if that resonates with you, do let us know in the comments. And because of that, they withdrew themselves. Now, I'm not saying it's only because of that. You know, we obviously have, you know, other issues that are going on for this person. But I think in that moment when they saw you with someone, they made themselves, I almost said disappear then, but you know, it's like a puff of magic. But no, in that moment, they decided it wasn't the right time to make themselves available because of whoever it was you were talking to. Maybe they picked up some chemistry between you and another person, or maybe, as I say, it's the other person that they weren't sure about. They're trying to sort themselves out. I think deep down they recognise that they need to sort themselves out. They need to heal from the issues that stop them being consistent, that stop them stepping forward, that brings in this anxiety. You know, I think that it's easier for them, if they're having this anxiety, to live in the fairy tale scenario we talked about a few minutes ago, than it is to actually take solid action. Is there any more, please, Spirit? No, they're saying no. So, I'm just going to pull some tarot. Do bear with me. Getting a lot of sore throats at the moment. Don't know what that's about. So, let's see what this person's intentions are, whether they will get past this, you know, whether they will heal from this, and what the likely outcome is going to be. Thank you, Spirit. They want me to take that one, but now I can't get it. So let's do it again, please, Spirit. These are very long cards. They're not easy to shuffle. Thank you. Oh, wow. Wow, this could sum up the whole the whole deck, really. Not the whole deck, but the whole reading. So this person wants to be in a position to offer you something, okay? They want to offer you some sort of stability. It could be that they're building their finance at the moment. They said they're burying themselves in work, but they want to step up and become your emperor. But they are building that slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And he does that because he's very methodical. He's very cautious about things. You know, he builds things gradually. But this person wants to take control of the situation. He wants to be your emperor. And he's moving towards it slowly because he feels he has to heal. It's good that he's recognising, I'm referring to him as him, it could be she, obviously, but you know, it's good that he's recognising the need to heal and the need to maybe reassess a situation in a measured way in order to not sort of come in all guns blazing, not cope with being in a relationship and leave again, you know, because I do think this person's recognising that they hurt you. I'm getting that vibe from this reading. Again, they've given us two cards together. Gosh. Yeah, we're talking about their mental state at the moment. Eight of Swords talks about, you know, they've just said the word trickery, which again, I don't normally associate with that. But they're taking a good long look at themselves in the mirror, but they're being quite hard on themselves at the moment. They're missing you a lot. We see with the Five of Cups, they're very pensive. They're looking at the past, you know, but they're being quite hard on themselves. And and by being hard on themselves, they're actually keeping themselves trapped. You know, look at this person. I'm just going to put that down for a moment. This person's viewing themselves in the mirror. Here, they're not bound up at all. But their image of themselves is of them being all tied up and unable to escape their current mindset. Very much about mind. This, you know, we're talking swords here. So, yeah, they've got themselves in a bit of a negative self-image, really. And that's what they're trying to move away from. And again, with the Five of Cups, you know, we see them focusing on the past, missing you, you know, not looking at the opportunities in the present. Not, if they would step forward and talk to you, then they could move this positively forward potentially. But they're not seeing that at the moment. They're blaming themselves. They're looking back instead of looking forward. And it's easier for them, as I say, to live in this fairy tale and, you know, to try and manifest the outcome that they want rather than actually doing anything. They feel, we have on the bottom of the deck with the Two of Swords. So, you know, they're trying to make some sort of decision. But again, we have, you know, feeling all tied up. There's this confusion. This is a lot of confusion here. And also, this person's blindfolded. You know, they feel that they haven't got all the information they need to make a decision. And that's because they're telling themselves, what if I've left it too long? What if her family don't like me? What if she doesn't want me to reconnect with her children? You know, it could be any of those things. As I say, this is a very general reading, but yeah, they've still got a lot of confusion. So as I say, at the moment, I feel that they are planning to move towards you, but it's going to be at their own pace. They want to come in feeling like they feel really good about themselves. But for the moment, you know, they're trying to sort out this energy they've got of being really down on themselves and beating themselves up. You know, that's coming through really, really strongly at the moment. Let's put a couple of Moonology to finish. Thank you, Spirit. Look, the answers are coming. So, you know, we may say, okay, this person is being hard on themselves. They're sort of keeping themselves to themselves. They're telling themselves all sorts of fantasies in order to, you know, protect themselves in a way. But the moving forward, it may be slow, but you may hear from them before then. You know, the answers you need are coming. So you may hear some information about them, or you may get a chance to have another conversation with them at some stage. And, you know, they may be a bit more open about how they're feeling. But at the moment, I think they're just keeping themselves to themselves. And Spirit is saying, look, this is your time to shine. Show the world the real you. You know, I'm very much into manifestation. And it's important to see that, for people to see that if you show your real self, then you attract like. So, you know, if you're sitting in a place of upset and confusion because you're missing this person, what we're seeing is a mirror image, because they're also sitting in this place of confusion, self-doubt, missing you. So time to ramp up your energy. Yeah. Time to breathe out, time to relax. Did we have relax earlier? I believe we did. You know, because it could be that you're mirroring each other's energy, especially if there's a strong soul tie. And that is what is stopping this from resolving. One more, please. Yeah, they're saying don't let the past hold you back. It's your opportunity to reshape the future. And look at the bigger picture we have on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So, you know, what could you do to raise your vibe, to bring in new energy? What could you do? you know? Because this person, it feels like they're mirroring your energy completely. So that energy can change, you know? It can change if you make yourself feel better and show the world the real you. Then this person has the opportunity to also step up if you have that strong soul tie. Wow, there's a mission. There's a mission for you. Okay, I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it helpful. And go and shine, everybody. Go and shine. Show them what you're made of. Take care. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.